It saddens me to see all these videos on TikTok of parents bashing on the second parent. It doesn't matter what they've done in the past or what they're doing now. The fact is that they're not present. Yeah, they continue to be the parent. I myself been there before. I've carried so much hate and anger in my heart, especially after finding out that my son fathered another baby 11 months after the birth of mine, and he was there for that baby but not mine. So I wanted to find him, pull his heart out. Like, I just carried so much anger, but at the end of the day, it was my son's well-being. But let me tell you my story. So I have a 6-year-old son. His dad and I dated for 2 years. We did have an unplanned pregnancy, but he was on board with it. At the end of my first trimester, the doctors found abnormalities in my pregnancy, so they recommended genetic testing. By my fourth month, I'm sorry, 4 month, I had several testing done, because the doctors were telling me that my son was going to be born with spina bifida, skeletal abnormalities, Down syndrome, blind, a list of possibilities. And I had all this genetic testing done, but they were coming back normal, showing no abnormalities with the child. He was just very small for his gestational age. That did tell me to have an abortion because he could not handle having a disabled child. And I refused to do it because I didn't have that concrete diagnosis of the baby for me to have that abortion. He walked out. I went through a very stressful pregnancy. I had my baby at 6 months. He weighed 1 pound, 1 ounce. He spent 5 months in the NICU, and he's healthy now. He has no disabilities or delays or anything. He's healthy. So my son wanted to meet him when he was 6 years old. So I got in contact with the family. They've met. And a few years after that, the dad asked me if I would consider going back with him because I've done, such a beautiful job raising him and even putting myself together. I was like, I laughed, but I turned around and actually thanked him for walking out, because I would not be the woman I am today if that wouldn't have happened. And my son, it's great too. And him and his sister are best friends now. And the dad and I are friends too. But if I would have let that anger make the decisions for me, I would have hated myself for it, because my son and his sister have a beautiful relationship. So don't let that anger decide for you.